Alright, let's see what we can do with this one. This is an interesting one. Let's see if I can make it look good. Going two colour. I'm going to start with black and yellow. Yellow, the happy colour, as I like to call it. We're going 400. But yeah, to me yellow is a happy colour. I like it. The contrast is going to go full blast for this. Pardon the pun. Or the rhyme. Or did I mean it? Oh yeah, I think I meant it. I did mean to be a little bit corny. Sorry folks. Anyway, enough of that. What do we got? High School Art Workshops, Gallery 307, Art School. Interesting. Not my cup of tea. Fortunately, I'm no longer in high school. Oh, fuck, I hated that place. Fuck, it was awful. I'm glad it's out of the way and we're doing things. Well, I expected myself to become a photocopier technician, folks. But that's not what I'm doing now. So, it didn't work out. Sorry, folks. But if I was a technician, I probably wouldn't be bringing to you these lovely demos that I make. I would probably be just running around in a car or on the street fixing broken equipment. No, nothing wrong with that, folks. It would have been a nice career if I was able, but it wasn't to be, folks. Sometimes you've got to work out who you really are, and that if things don't work, they don't work for a reason. It's not just some random thing that has happened. You got to believe in fate. You got to believe in something bigger than yourself, bigger than this world. Otherwise, these questions like why do things go wrong are going to plague you, and they're going to drive you mad, and you're not going to have a solution to. You're not going to have a solution to why things weren't as good as you hoped they would. And it took a long time. I did a lot of soul searching over the decades, and I've just decided that me being a photocopier technician, it ain't going to happen, folks. I'm going to be a photocopier artist, and in the future I'm going to become a CEO. But basically, you just have to learn. Oh fuck. It says high school, which it looks interesting. Wondering if we're going to keep it like that, or we're going to just enlarge it bigger again, just to blow it off the edge. We don't want the word high school, even though it looks quite effective in this case. Alright, but basically, yeah, it wasn't to be, folks. I've got bigger and better things to do for myself than to run around fixing broken equipment. But we all need technicians to do that job, and those people who run around and fix photocopiers, hats off. You're doing really well. You know, it's not an easy job to hold down. It's not easy to deal with cranky customers and deadlines. And you're often considered the heroes of the industry. And this is still showing a bit of the writing there. We're going to enlarge it bigger. So yeah, the technicians have a really important role to play. They've fixed some of my equipment in the past. This machine still hasn't been worked on yet. We still haven't had a breakdown, which is nice. But when the breakdown happens, I'll be on the phone to you guys. You know, because photocopiers are notoriously unreliable, and they're very clumsy pieces of kit that need servicing. So it's very important to have technicians doing the work, and they do it really well most of the time. We're still got a little bit there. We're going to enlarge it. We're just nibbling, which I really fucking hate nibbling. I just want to cut it off, just enlarge it straight off. So I'm going to make it 356. But yeah, they do a tremendous job trying to keep the machinery going, and it's a really difficult job, and they do get abused a lot by their customers. So hats off to them for the work that they do. But it wasn't a job for me, unfortunately. In some respects, unfortunately, I do miss that dream. It was an exciting time one of the more exciting things I thought about when I was at high school was dreaming of being a photocopier technician and achieving big in that field. But the universe chose me for something else, and it's a lot better for me that I don't do that job. So being a photocopier technician, so they do their job. They have to work under some really nasty conditions, but you know, someone's got to do it, folks. Someone has got to fucking keep the equipment going, and they're the ones that do it. So it's not an easy job. I don't know if it pays that well nowadays, but now with being a photocopier technician, you have to know about IT as well. Now this is stupid user interface. I just get so annoyed at it. Something a technician can't fix is this user interface. It's fucking stupid. Bad design, folks. Bad design. Bad design. But yeah, let's see how we go with this. Okay, that looks interesting. That's the green. The green is going to go down here upside down as a mirror image. But yeah, this is all about, this is going back to high school. It's been nearly 30 years since I left school. I didn't enjoy it, folks. I didn't enjoy the social or the academic side of school or sport. School was shit. I hated the people. The people bullied me most of the time, and I just couldn't get on in the classroom or anywhere. So I looked. It was really nice to have something to dream about leaving school and doing something that I could basically feel like I can get respect for, and I can do what I like, something that I really enjoy. And that was where being a photocopier technician was a great dream I had when I was at high school. Anyway, I think that looks quite nice. I think now we can call this demo quits.